Mary Okoro is 80 years old. She got born again as a young girl. For many years, she served God as CGIT Mother. CGIT is an acronym for Christian Girls in Training. It is one of the departments in the Presbyterian Church. Many of the girls she trained are now mothers. They've come to pay tribute to her. Mama Mary was ordained as an elder 38 years ago. Sunrise Parish, Unwana, appreciates her labor of love.
Elder Mrs. M.E. Okoro, JP, is a very special woman. Very, very special. She sticks to her opinion. She will tell you, this is how this thing will be done. And most of the times, in those things that she suggests, when we go down the line, that is going to work out well.
The reason why the church administration on the board of Sunrise Peace and resolved to give you a Holy Bible that contains the English and the Igbo version. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. This is the first elder that is going to retire in Sunrise Parish. Try to write her name in gold.
To have wisdom and sagacity. We give you this token.
The 6 districts in the parish also appreciate her. Mama is overwhelmed with joy.
Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Praise the living God. Hallelujah. Just I'm working house. I'm working house.
The family also thanked God for sustaining them these 25 years that their patriarch has been dead.
25 years seems like 25 days, but the Lord has been faithful to this family.
They gave gifts to the church.
They produced a customized Hebrew for the church.
And the Okoro's family is pregnant with the needs of the church. And until we deliver, before you see what we have delivered.
The creme de la creme of Afibo came from the reception. Mama's husband passed on in 1993, leaving her with 6 children.
It was not easy. I will only come back from school. I will see me even under the sun. I will carry my baby to farm so that I will get the things, food the children will eat. I will come back in the night, stay. After eating, by 4 or 5 a.m., I will wake up and then write my lesson note for tomorrow.
Her 4 boys and 2 girls are all graduates.
She was the one that stood in the gap for the 4 years that my father was away in the university. She stood in the gap, took care of us. After our dad passed away, she ensured that the dream that our father had, that each one of us should acquire university education, came to pass. There's so much love and unity in the family. We owe it to her.
She had my elder brother, and 5 years after she had me, and about 7 years after she had my younger sister. So there was a lot of gap. It was out of choice. She was schooling those periods. The greatest sacrifice is the fact that when my father had to go to the university to further his education, the Pronto and Bonvita and Ovaltine did not leave the table. Secondly, she never spared any of us when it comes to discipline. Who I am today, I can give her at least 60% of who I am today.
The best mom anybody can desire to have is my mom. Let me try to describe her. She has a heart of gold. She's always ready to give out an assistance when it's needed. A mother who will stay awake at nights to think, to calculate, to plan on how tomorrow will be.
She has this commitment that I don't used to see, from other people. Commitment, first of all, to her God, her children, and also to the entire family, including her late husband. She's a woman of many parts, jack of all trade, and in this case, she mastered all.
She's been a wonderful woman, a woman that is ready to give all just for anybody to survive. You can imagine when she's being paid salaries, she's ready to give all to the brothers, the sisters, everybody, just for her to stay and make everybody happy.
My mom is a no-nonsense person. When I was in primary 4, the distance from where we stay to my school is like an hour 30 minutes. But mom made sure that I must go to that school. I wake up by 4:30, and each time I try to do like I'm feeling sleepy, he will wipe me with cane, pour water on me. After beating you, go and fry a car and give you to take to school, just to make you happy. So caring, so loving. She made sure that everything that I needed, she provided it. She went to extreme, like selling her wrappers, some of her things, when my dad was no longer there, just to make sure that we fulfilled my father's dream. Everybody must be a graduate. Once you step your feet into her house, you must eat.
Her children are happily married.
I love her so much. She's so loving. She cares for me. She treats me like one of her daughters. We call her Nemuroha. We call her so many names, but as for me, I call her Omepuronyo Naraho, because my mother-in-law will leave what is bothering her. She would like to attend to other people, to settle them first of all before attending to her own needs.
She's an epitome of love and responsibility to her children and the entire community. She has made so much impact to humanity based on her milk of kindness to people. I will call her Mary Slessor of our time in terms of her care.
I have a very understanding mother-in-law who cares. At any point in time, she will intervene to ensure that there is harmony in the home. That's why I don't call her my mother-in-law. I don't regard her as such. She is my mom.
She calls me Obo, Nobo. And anytime she calls that, I know that there is something that she wants. She's kind, gentle, and more so, she's a prayerful woman.
She's a very nice woman, very straightforward woman. She's a mother that cannot stay like a week without calling me on phone. Whenever time she comes around, you see the happiness in her, the joy and all that, the way she plays with my children, especially the little Norma, namesake. She's so close to her that Norma cannot stay with a week or 4 days without telling you to call my grandma for me.
Elder Mary Okoro was given the title Ezinne 8 years ago. She also received the honor of being called Dorcas. Her 18 grandchildren love her to bits.
A very generous woman, a very kind-hearted woman.
Grandma is a very lovable person. She's still young and vibrant, even at 80 years old. And if you stay with her, you just know that she's God sent. In fact, she's a mother, a sister, she's someone to talk to, she's everything.
She's a very strong woman for her age, for her to be going around to be greeting people. Being able to mention her children one by one at this age, 80.
My grandma, I love her because she's nice and she's caring and she's not self-centered.
My grandmother, she's a very devoted woman. She's very serious with me.
She buy me sweet things. She take me out to places.
I like my grandma because she buys something for me.
I love my grandma because she takes care of me. She guides me.
I love grandma because she's a loving woman. She buys me something and take me to places.
I love my grandma because she's good.
I love my grandma because she's beautiful.
I love my grandma.
I love my grandma.
Her extended family members love her. Omezua passed on 25 years ago.
My husband was a proud man, very proud, and he's intelligent, very intelligent. That is why his children are intelligent. Even if he's sleeping, call him, show him mathematics you want to solve. He will solve it, everything.
He taught us how to have a vision and remain focused to achieve that vision.
From primary school till I was in secondary school, it was only once my father flogged my hand. And that was in my class 4, in my primary 4. And what was the reason? I had 70-something% in arithmetics. And he didn't like that fact. And he spoke to us extensively and taught me every damn thing I know today.
My father was my best friend, not just only me. He never loved any of us any less or more. Papa laid the foundation of my life and the foundation of my siblings' lives because he taught us the rhythm as a foundation of why we are existing here on earth.
Very well respected in the society, a born organizer and also loved by his people.
An idealist, he was a core traditionalist as well.
I used to call him my boyfriend, Oyi the Great. That's what I call him. I don't even call him that. I call him Oyi the Great, and he will shake me. He always tells my mom that, look, I don't have any other relation apart from this family. Make sure my children don't go hungry. He will even go to the extreme of coming to your school to check whether you're there in school. Like there was a time my elder sister did one little thing and changed her name and added Irene to it. My father made sure he came to school and removed her and he embarrassed her that I never gave you Irene. Your name is Okoro.
When I came asking for the hand of his daughter's marriage, he scrutinized me and said, I want to use his precise words. He said, you are of the Nde Agenya stock in unwana. You are a full-blown unwana man. You belong. I have no reason to say no.
This private mausoleum is in his honor.
Let it be that people will come and sit and relax and talk. Let nothing that frightens anyone be here. In the name of God the Father, Amen. And of the Son, Amen. And of the Holy Spirit.
Amen. He's not just a senior brother. He's my beloved, my good friend, and my mentor. And we were very close.
He was so good to me, so loving.
We want to lay this wreath in remembrance of our late father.
A foundation has been set up in his name. Chief Akka, who was his friend, is the chairman.
The scholarship is for indigenes of Unwana, Afikpo. In fact, because he was also detribalized, we are thinking indigenes of Ebonyi, the indigent ones. He was a sports-loving man, so we just also started a cricket competition, and it's for all the secondary schools in eastern Nigeria. It's a regional competition which will be held annually. The prize money there is about 250,000 naira for now. We hope to increase it. There's a cup, there are medals.
Celebrating your late father is something for people to emulate.
Omezua and his wife were teachers. Oyi the Great, as he was fondly called, was the Deputy Director of Schools Board, Afikpo North Local Government Area at the time of his death. Elder Mary Okoro retired as HN Supervisor Extraordinaire. She's excited about these celebrations.
But I cannot express my joy. I'm so shocked to see all these things that my children did for me. And then they remember their father who brought them in this world and made them to graduate, because it is the spirit of the father and the advice of their father made them to be what they are now. So I am so grateful to the children. I'm praying that their own children should also honor them.
This is a counsel to younger women.
The only advice to them is to know God. Appreciate God. No, it's not only going to church. You wear your wrapper, wear any good thing, but know God.
Ezinne Dorcas Mary Ezokoro JP is a fulfilled woman. For sure, Okoro'S family is grateful to God for his manifold blessings.